The camera opens wide over the city at sunset. Orange light reflects off glass towers while traffic moves far below. Wind hums softly. Jason stands on the edge of a rooftop, hands resting on the railing. His jacket flutters. The city feels calm, almost fake. A phone vibrates. Close up on Jason's hand as he answers. He turns slightly away from the edge. A rough, familiar voice speaks quietly through the phone. Jason, you still there? I found out who destroyed your family. Jason says nothing. His jaw tightens. The voice continues, nervous. It was him. The drug boss running the docks. Everything traces back to him. Cut to Jason's eyes. The sunset fades behind him as police sirens rise in the distance. Red and blue lights flicker across nearby buildings. Jason slowly clenches the phone. His breathing steadies. He finally speaks, low and controlled. Where do I start? The call ends. Jason slips the phone into his pocket. Camera tracks as he walks to his bike and weapons bag. He checks his gear, quick, professional movements. A final glance at the city below. Sirens echo again. Jason steps forward, determination locked in. This is no longer business. The mission has begun. The camera drops behind Jason's car as it rolls into a busy street. Neon signs flicker. Horns blare. Pedestrians move around the vehicle, unaware. Jason parks near a small corner shop. He steps out, hood low, eyes scanning. Inside, an NPC shopkeeper freezes when Jason approaches. Jason speaks calmly. I am not here to cause trouble. I need answers. The shopkeeper glances at the door, then whispers. Warehouse near the old rail yard. Guards all night. Cut to an alleyway. Jason leans against a wall, speaking to another NPC. The man shakes his head and backs away. Footsteps echo. Jason disappears into the crowd. The camera follows Jason driving again, passing docks and rusted cranes. He stops, steps out, and questions a dock worker. The worker lowers his voice. Shipments move after midnight. Heavy protection. Suddenly, engines roar. A gang patrol turns the corner. NPCs scatter. Jason sprints through the alley, vaults a fence, and slides between parked cars. The patrol passes, searching. Jason slows, catching his breath. He looks back at the city lights. The clues connect. The streets feel tighter now. The camera pulls up as Jason blends into the crowd, the mission deepening. Night blankets the industrial zone. Rain lightly taps metal roofs. The camera glides toward an abandoned warehouse lit by moving headlights and swinging flashlights. Jason crouches behind stacked containers, watching guards patrol in slow patterns. Trucks reverse with beeping alarms. Engines idle. Jason moves. He slips between shadows, timing each step with passing noise. A guard turns. Jason grabs him, pulls him down silently, and drags the body behind crates. Another guard scans the area. Jason rolls behind a forklift and disables him with a quick strike. The camera follows Jason entering the warehouse interior. Crates tower overhead. Paperwork sits on a folding table. Jason flips through documents. Close up on shipping logs marked with dock codes and dates. One name repeats, the boss. A loud beep cuts through the silence. Red lights flash. Alarms scream. Guards shout. Boots pound the floor. Jason dives behind crates as gunfire erupts. He returns fire in short bursts, advancing between cover. Sparks fly. Glass shatters. A truck crashes through a loading door, blocking sightlines. Jason sprints toward a side exit, slides through a closing door, and disappears into the darkness. The alarm echoes behind him. The proof is secured. The war has started. The camera snaps behind Jason's car as it launches down a coastal highway. Harbor lights glow ahead. Cargo cranes loom like shadows against the night sky. Jason grips the wheel, eyes locked forward. His radio crackles with dock traffic chatter. Trucks roll toward the port. Boats slice through dark water at the same time. Jason turns sharply into the docks. Headlights swing. An enemy spots him. Target moving, a voice shouts. Engines roar. Two trucks surge after Jason. A speedboat cuts parallel through the water. The camera shakes as Jason weaves between containers, barely missing workers and forklifts. Tires screech. A barrier explodes as Jason crashes through, sparks flying. Gunfire flashes from behind. Jason swerves onto an open road, dodging traffic, then slams the brakes. The lead truck skids. Jason rams it. Metal folds. The truck flips and slams into crates. Silence follows. Jason steps out, steam rising around him. He searches the wreckage and pulls a data drive from the cab. Close up on coordinates flashing on the screen. Jason looks toward the distant city lights. The trail is clear now. The camera tilts down into a dim parking garage. Flickering lights buzz. Rainwater drips onto oil-stained concrete. Jason pulls his car into the shadows and shuts off the engine. Footsteps echo nearby. A nervous NPC steps out from behind a pillar, hands raised. His voice shakes. I used to work for him. I want out. Jason keeps his distance, watching every movement. The NPC points toward the ramp. He has scanners, cameras, and a tunnel under the docks. That is how he escapes. Tires screech above. Engines grow louder. Headlights flood the garage. Enemies pour in. Jason moves fast. He rolls behind a car, returns fire in tight bursts, and advances between pillars. Glass shatters. NPCs scatter. One enemy falls, another retreats. Silence returns. Jason turns to the NPC. You stay close. Do not run. The NPC nods. The camera pulls back as they move toward the exit together. An alliance is formed, fragile but necessary, in a city where trust never lasts long. Dawn light creeps over a hilltop mansion. Palm trees sway gently. Security lights fade as guards change shifts. The camera tracks Jason moving through tall grass toward the outer wall. He pauses, watching security cameras rotate. Their motors hum softly. Jason times it. He slips over the wall and lands quietly. He crouches, moving along shadows. A guard turns, Jason freezes. The guard yawns and walks on. Jason disables a control panel. Cameras go dark. A soft beep confirms success. Inside the mansion, marble floors reflect the morning light. Jason moves barefoot, careful. Voices echo from a nearby room. The camera pushes in as Jason leans near a door. The drug boss speaks calmly. Expand the docks. Double security. No mistakes. Jason activates a recorder. A small red light blinks. Footsteps stop. The boss's voice hardens. Did you hear that? Alarms suddenly seal doors. Metal shutters slam down. Red lights flash through the mansion. Jason steps back into cover, eyes sharp. The calm infiltration is over. The mansion is awake. Alarms scream through the mansion. Red lights flash across shattered glass and marble floors. Smoke rolls through the halls. The camera follows Jason pushing forward through chaos. Guards rush from side corridors. Jason slides behind a pillar, fires controlled shots, then advances. Furniture splinters. A chandelier crashes down, blocking one hallway. Jason moves through it. Footsteps retreat ahead. The drug boss bursts into a private room, slamming the door. Jason kicks it open. The room is quiet except for distant alarms. The boss backs away, hands shaking. This city runs on deals, the boss says. You do not understand the cost. Jason steps closer, weapon steady. I understand what it took from my family. The boss lunges for a hidden exit. Jason reacts instantly, tackling him before he reaches the door. Silence falls. Jason stands, breathing steady, looking down at the fallen empire. The operation is finished. The mansion feels empty now. Morning light breaks over the mansion grounds. Sirens approach, growing louder. Police vehicles flood the entrance. Officers move in fast, securing doors, escorting captured criminals outside. Handcuffs click. Radios crackle with calm commands. The chaos is over. Jason stands on a balcony above it all. The camera frames him against the rising sun. His face is still, unreadable. An officer looks up and nods, acknowledging him without words. Jason turns away. The camera follows as he walks down a quiet road overlooking the city. Traffic moves normally now. People start their day, unaware of what ended overnight. Jason pauses, watching the skyline. The city feels calmer, but never clean. He exhales and heads to his car. Engine starts. The radio plays softly. The camera pulls back as Jason drives forward into the light, leaving the past behind. The mission fades out. Closure, at last.